There we go. Sorry about that. My deck board is not connecting and it has just been kind of a mess trying to get this started, but I think we're there. I think things are going. Looks like everything's going smooth. My OBS crashed twice and I don't know. I don't know why it's been doing this to me, but here we are. Let me know if my audio sounds okay. I just redid the microphone settings again, the audio settings, so I'm not really sure what I sound like right now, but I'm going to check it out later and hopefully everything's fine. I do want to start up my Pokemon Go real quick and get that going for today. Slowing down again. I'm really sorry about that. Back to game. I don't know why. There we go. Looks like we're back. I'm gonna continue on during those moments where it's doing that, because I found as a viewer that sometimes like the YouTuber will be talking about like how, oh, I'm getting dropped frames, I'm sorry, there's a disruption, blah, 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 and I've had no disruption. So sometimes like my equipment might be showing that, but you're not receiving the disruption. So if you receive disruptions, I'm probably aware of it, but I'm going to act like it's just not happening because there's nothing I can do about it. We did lose power last night. I was part of the Fellowship Island stream team last night and we were just getting started and my power went out. And it came back on in the night, so we weren't really out of power very long. We grabbed some extra blankets and some lanterns from camping and then went right to sleep because there's nothing else to do. I didn't want to waste the power of the lanterns by like reading and stuff. I just thought, well, that's kind of silly because what if we need them for multiple days? I don't know how long this is going to last. They are solar powered. But with it being a big snowstorm, I wasn't sure how overcast it was going to be. It was just like this whole thing. I was like, let's conserve as much as we can. We do have a power bank, but we wanted to save that for our phones in case, you know, it was a multi-day thing. But anyway, it wasn't. Shortly after we fell asleep, the power came back on. Everything's fine. And we are off to the races now. So let's see. I did miss out. I did finish my room in the stream team thing last night, but I took out any redstone and I just put well, surprise in that room. I guess I'm not supposed to say, right? Just in case. It's a non-redstone trap. It was much easier to do. Let's see here. So we're gonna go downstairs and start digging out this tree farm. This is gonna be the top and it's going to be the roof, and we need to set up the actual floor plan. So I think I want it to have I want it to have a 2 square ledge before any trees start happening. So this will be the ledge. This will be where the actual farm starts. That also brings us out from any issues with any platforms going down. So that's awesome. And this will give us a ledge to kind of walk around the top too. So that'll be nice. So let's see. I think let's go over like 10 and 10 and then we'll count stuff out and see how much more we need to do. This is I guess I'm not explaining this enough. This is going to be the ceiling part of the tree farm. And way down there, that'll be the floor part of the tree farm. So we have to dig out the whole tree farm space that we're going to be using, which is mostly stone at the moment, and do that for many, many levels. About 23, well, some of these are clear, like 23 blocks, but in a big, big square, which I have not determined yet what that square footage is going to be yet. There we go. So we're going to go 10 this way, 10 that way. So we'll have a 10 by 10 minimum, and then we'll kind of map out like the pattern that's going to be on the floor so that we can also then determine what we want, how much space we want to use for, how much space we want to clear out here and how much space we want to use for each tree. Each tree does have its special requirements. I'm not counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So each tree does have like its own rules for how it is, how it grows. Some of them, like oak, you can just line them up and they will grow. Other ones, like the birch, has specific requirements for how much space above it needs to be cleared, how much space around it needs to be clear before it will actually grow. So that is in Java. I'm not sure if the rules are different in Bedrock. I don't think they are. I think it's the same. But then, you know, you have other ones that aren't single trees. They're 2x2 trees. So they need a whole different growth pattern put into the floor design here that we're going to do. So I think this, we're going to do half the farm is going to be single trees and half the farm is going to be double trees. And then we're going to have special layouts as well for, I'm not sure what mangrove does. We'll have to look that up and have an area for mangrove, but 23 cleared squares. That is more than enough for the minimum of any tree that grows in Minecraft. So we'll be okay with the height. We just got to get the length and width correct. So, all right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't see. 10. All right. There's that. I'll put that one more like there. So that's going to be a 10 by 10. That's not, I already know that's not going to be big enough at all for what we want to do. But we'll start here and clear this out. And I'm thinking we want to make sure we have the design in the seals. This is going to be a very relaxing live stream, just very chill, digging things out. Maybe not with all this happening here, but might have to go over a few blocks a couple of times, but that's okay. Usually our stuff's pretty solid. It might be my internet again. Yeah, it looks like it's my internet rather than a server issue. With the ice storm, I'm sure just stuff is kind of a mess out there, especially since we lost power yesterday for so long. There's obviously issues in our power infrastructure. I'm not really sure what the terminology would be there, but I like pretending like I do. And usually if you pretend with enough confidence, only the people who really know better will catch on. There we go. I'm gonna dig out mostly, try and make this as quick as possible with my really good tools, but I only have 2 with efficiency 5, so that's gonna slow down pretty quickly, probably, unfortunately. They do have mending on them, but I'm not getting a lot of experience by digging this out, so they will go down pretty quickly. They do have a breaking 3 on them, both of my diamond pickaxes, so that's pretty good. I feel congested all of a sudden. I'm really hoping I don't run into water. Hoping I picked a fairly boring area. I'd rather dig it out than have big holes and cavernous drops to deal with while I build this. I know the bottom level gets there. We get into that a bit at the floor level of the area I picked, but hopefully we don't have too much of it. And if I'm digging along and I'm not paying attention to the light levels and it gets hard to see, feel free to just yell at me in the chat and I will We'll work on that. I'll stick a torch down. I thought it might be a good idea to use my silk touch first. Just gather up a whole bunch of stone, and then use my, after this one kind of wears down, we'll switch over to the fortune one, because I can always go over the ores that we're getting with the fortune one anyway. And this way we'll pile up a whole bunch of stone and we won't have to make it. Then when we make an error in the wall, we just plug it up. Actually, I'm not going to do the wall in stone, so it doesn't really matter, but there we go. Now for this side. So far, so good. Also, too, I wanted to build the tree farm fairly high up in our mine shaft. For one thing, like, see, we're only down a couple of levels here. Like, this is, we're still underground here. But right here, this is, I guess we're down a little ways. There we go. This is ground level right here. And then our cut over here, this is just barely under the cottage here, like right up there. That's the cottage floor. And then we just come down a little bit so that we can dig up into this area without hitting the grass. And then this is our lovely storage room. So this is kind of barely underground at this point. And then here we're just like 3 or 4 more squares down, 3 or 4 more squares down. So we're not super, super far underground because I didn't want to be dealing, because we do have to go down 20 levels. We're going down 23 actually. I didn't want to go down super far. For one, I don't want to have to run all the way, you know, down like to negative 30 or something before I get to my tree farm to start chopping down wood and trees and stuff when I want wood and trees and stuff. And then also too, I didn't want to deal with lava. So I want to, I mean, there's a chance to encounter lava up here, but less of a chance to encounter lava up here. So that's why I'm trying to do it a little higher up, because it's going to be deep enough. The bottom level, let's see here. The floor level, what is the floor level at? Where the ceiling level is at 42. I'm going to say it's at 20 something. So you can see this is where we're coming down through here. Coming down through there. And so the floor level is going to be at 22. Still pretty low. But there we are. We are losing some frames, so, or lagging and whatever, due to my storming. I can redo squares. It just, it's, even though you're still like doing the same thing and you're in for a long haul, you just don't want to make it longer, you know, you want it to go at least smoothly as it can. But we are dealing with a storm. The storm is still happening where I'm at, so lots of snow still coming down. So that's probably part of my issue. That's probably my issue. But I have this whole day to be able to stream since I'm kind of stuck at home. Not stuck at home, but unable to get to my job. So I thought, well, this is a great time to get this tree farm dug out at least a bit. I'm not sure if we'll get how much I'll get done, but it's going pretty fast. And this Unbreaking 3 enchantment is just phenomenal. I'm just able to slice through this without, like, the wear and tear is like super light on this thing, which I'm loving. So I do not want to switch over to stone tools anytime soon. I also am not looking forward to mending these once they're worn down, but that's what they're for, right? If I'm not going to use them because I'm so afraid to have to mend them back up, then what's the point of having them? We'll get the most usage that we can. Ta-da! Liking it. We do have some water up here, apparently. We have something going on up there. What would be over there? I'm just curious. Is that the cactus farm? Oh no, it's the water. It's the paper farm. Yeah. What's going on in here? Oh, we've got some stuff saved up, don't we? Plus we can always harvest all this. It's not as pretty when it's all grown up. I'll harvest it. I harvest it pretty frequently. Here we go. So that is the sugarcane farm. We're gonna get some drips through there, but I'm not really worried about that. It's okay if there's some drips coming through the ceiling. It's a tree farm. It'll help it look like it's watered. And oh, am I full? I am full. We don't want those. We don't want to lose those. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna definitely need some more of this storage. There we go. Ta-da! I guess I don't need all these axes in my inventory right now. But hey, what the hey? There you go. More stone. We're gonna put a torch down so that we can see where we're chopping. I love when I'm digging through and I'm not really— oh no! I mean, he's not okay. He was shot by a skeleton. I mean, that's like the silliest thing to ask, but I meant like more so, is he able to persevere and get his stuff back? Okay, he is. Or, you know, is it in a situation where he might need help? This is going to be a manual tree farm. It is going to be one where I just chop down trees over and over and over again with my handy dandy timber mill axe here that I got as a gift, I believe, from Red Ryder for Christmas. And so that will make things go much faster. What do I have on there? I've put a couple things on there. I have efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and mending, which really is all I need. I don't really need sharpness and all that stuff because I'm not going to be using it for attacks. And I don't really need, was that fortune? Because I'm going to have a tree farm. So it's going to be, I'm going to have so many leaves popping and apples dropping. I'll have all the saplings I need anyway. So I don't really need to chop stuff down that way. And for some of the sales, I was thinking in the market, I'll actually be shearing from time to time. I'm going to turn on my auto catcher for my Pokemon Go so I catch stuff while I'm sitting here. Oops, that looks like we're staggered again, but I don't know. I don't know if we are. Looks like we're staggered again, but I don't know. I don't know if we are. Let me know. The weather. It's 10:30 and I'm still drinking coffee. I usually don't drink coffee this late, but I am today. I'm just like, let's be cozy and warm and drink coffee till all hours of the morning. Then I'll stop after this cup, and then that'll be all my caffeine for the day anyway. So I'm gonna, this is way too small. I already know this is way too small. But let's see. So Birch has this thing where you have to have one. So if that's the dirt one, then it has to have an area all the way around it to grow. Like it can't have any blocks. Like this has to be like flat blocks next to it. You can't have like another tree planted right here. And then let me look at that real quick. I can do that. Craft birch. I wonder if there's an image for it. Well, if I look for birch floor patterns, it's not really in a way to grow. It's just showing me awesome floor pattern designs, but not really what I'm looking for. Let's see here. Let's try another tab. Birch. Spacing. Try birch sapling spacing. And I spelled it wrong. And I'm looking at these and I'm thinking some of this info might not be correct. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Birch saplings need a 3x3 column of unobstructed space at least 6 blocks above the sapling. So you need a minimum of 6. So, I mean, this isn't where they're going to grow. This is just to lay out the pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the minimum. So I could put another one here if I wanted it super tight. I don't think I do. I think I kind of want a lovely space between them. So then that would be, let's try this a little better. Okay, so this is the tree. And then this is the 3x3 area around it. Then you could technically do another tree right here and then do a 3x3 area around it. And that would be your tightest tree farm. Then you could put, you know, like glow lights here. Well, I'll put glow lights on the corners so that the floor is all lit up, so that it's all at right light levels. We could do, how many? I usually don't do them this tight because the spruce kind of have issues with this. So let's see. Try this. Spruce. These should be 4 blocks apart. So, that's going to cause me an issue. So what I usually do and it's a waste of space, is I'll do this one. I have a walkway and then I'll do another one. Like that. So that way there's like a little bit more of a gap. There's still only 1, 2, 3 in between. 4 blocks apart according to this. They grow on a 1x1. They need a 5x5 column of unobstructed space around them. So what would this give? This one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, this works. This works because it would only be hitting leaves. So this way, if I make sure I have, yeah, because this is okay. So this pattern, this configuration gives us enough for spruce to grow as well. So we can do oak easily, spruce, birch. The jungle pretty much doesn't care. It's pretty easy going. And that's the one thing too, when you're designing your tree farm, you want to make sure you're able to actually grow all of and you could design like this area is for birch, this area is for spruce, this area is for oak. But what I like to do is just have one area for single growth trees and then one area for double growth trees. So I'd rather just dig out one space for all the single growth trees. And then I'm going to be honest, acacia kind of just, it's fine. I'll just plant acacia and it'll kind of weave its way through and figure things out. Jungle, same. I'll do single trees and it's pretty much fine. But as long as I have the spruce and birch going efficiently, then everything else is usually, and we're gonna have to go over more. I think I want to go like 4 trees that way. 1, 2, 3. Then there's going to be a light, and then 1, 2, 3. Not you. There we go. So these would be the trees in the center. I definitely am using torches as markers for space. So this would be there. And all of these here have to be blank space. Yeah. This is just for layout. It's fine. Then I think I want to go, oops, I am missing. There we go. I was missing some chats. Sorry about that. There aren't any chats, but I would have been missing them if there had been chats. So there, but we're back on to monitoring the chats. Sorry about that. Let's see. So this will be give me 4 trees deep. I think I want to go at least, I definitely want to go more trees than that. And then how many this way would it be? 1, 2, 3 space. 1, 2. I think I want to go like 5 this way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 5 this way. That would give me 25 trees to harvest each time. 5 by 5. That's pretty good. So let's at least dig that out. 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a space, and then we'll start another one. 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. At least take this out. I have overused my torches for placeholders. Why are you popping up over there? Silly goose. There we go. Should just go get more from my storage room. Once we get the size decided, things will go much smoother. Like, I haven't even decided how many trees I want. Do I want a 5 by 5? 5 by 5 is 25 trees. That would be pretty good. But is it big enough? And we'll need more space for like a walkway, but this is only 3. So we need to come over a bit to do a 5 by 5. So let's see what a 5 by 5 actually looks like on this side. So this will be a space. And then another one. 1, 2, 3. And then a minimum space for growth. Okay. That's only 4. So we're gonna come over one more. 1, 2, 3, space. So we're going over that far to open this up. Stick a light there so we can see what we're doing. The best is when I'm digging underground like this and I get so obsessed with just going forward and I don't even want to take a break for a second to put on a torch, even though I can't see. It's like, well, I only need to go like 2 or 3 more blocks. It's fine, I'll be fine. And then of course that is the moment when you dig into some sort of cavern, but you can't see it because it's so dark. And I wander right into it and I fall like umpteen feet to my demise. Lose all my stuff because I've been digging in the area so long that there's tons of mobs in that cavern that I fall into. And that is like, I know the situation so well because it happens all the time, but I'm gonna try and learn my lesson and put down some torches here so that doesn't happen. Of course, it might be a more interesting stream if it does. But I'm looking for productivity today, not necessarily excitement. And if you're curious, I don't usually swear on my streams. So I do that because I'm a person who watches, I like to watch a lot of content at work when I have a second monitor, third monitor, or whatever going. And so I'll put something on, especially if I'm doing like a lot of data entry or something like that, something where it's like, okay, instead of music, I'll listen to this person, you know, talk about Minecraft. So So in that situation, I also work in a very open space. So if someone is very excited and starts swearing all the time, it doesn't necessarily offend me, but it is inappropriate for my workspace. So so I can't listen to those creators. So during, you know, for that type of opportunity that I have to really take in a bunch of content. So yeah, I have to have my content be safe for work. And so then for me, I just figure, well, if it makes sense for me to have that content safe for work, it's probably good for other people to have that content safe for work. So I try not to do a lot of swearing in my content just so that people can have that flexibility. And oh man, I am stuck. You're definitely going to need more storage. We can just take this upstairs. We'll take the iron too and the ores real quick. And a site. We'll just take it all upstairs. Take a little break. It's not far. Stone. Stone. Iron. You get really used to where your stuff is. Well, the stuff you use a lot anyway. There are times when I'm like, do I even have a box for that? Let's see. Do I have lights? Lights. I'm gonna need... Yeah, we'll just take a whole thing here. That's good. And that should be sufficient per thing. This is what we'll be using for the ground lights to light up the ground, is the frog lights. I don't have a frog light farm, but I don't need a frog light farm because someone else has a frog light farm and I could buy frog lights from them. That's what I'm gonna do instead of reinventing my own wheel 100 times. What was I doing? I need dirt. I have dirt. There we go. I don't know if I'll need all that. We'll just do it this way. We'll see. La la la. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5. It still doesn't seem like a lot of trees, does it? Should we do a 6 by 6? Thinking we should do a 6 by 6 because that's more trees. This doesn't look that big. Space. There we go. We'll look at the 6 by 6 and we'll see if that looks big enough. Oh, thought I put one there. I guess I did not. Good old snow. And if you're just tuning in, I am experiencing a snowstorm at the moment, so my internet connection is a little wonkier than usual. So doing the best I can, enjoying the day with some Minecraft digging. And I'm glad you're here. We are digging out a tree farm underground. This is the ceiling area. Will be the ceiling area. And we're gonna make it pretty though. We're not just gonna leave all this stuff here for underground tree farm. It's gonna be functional and enjoyable to be in. That's my goal. So we have to put in a design on our ceiling and down the side of our walls. And I haven't decided what that is yet because I kind of just kind of go figure it out as I go. You could just do like all stone or something, or just make it functional. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. There's that. And also too, I'm thinking, because I'm looking at this space for the single trees, the single trunk trees. And once I get into the double trunk trees over here, that space is just, it's going to go fast. And of course you don't need as many with the 2x2 trees because they offer up so much more wood, but still I want to have some, if I'm going to have a tree farm, I want it to feel like it's providing enough wood where I can keep my market stocked, which I don't think it's going to be a lot. I don't think it's going to be a super taxing market to keep up with. I think I'm also going to tuck a little bamboo farm, like an automated bamboo farm. And what else could I do like that? Like in the corner, that way I don't have to harvest bamboo. Not manually anyway, because a bamboo farm, an automated bamboo farm is so easy to do. So tucking one into the corner, into the wall of the tree farm just makes sense. We don't have to worry about that production. We do have a couple of those types of farms tucked away as is. I can show you real quick since we're... Bloop, there we go. So almost finishing this wall space. Really good. Should keep working, but I want to show you real quick. So what I'm thinking is, like here we have, yeah, we have this one, this manual sugarcane farm, which is all well and good. But right here, back here, that is hidden away behind this chest and in that wall is an automated sugarcane farm. It's a small one, but you can see it's fine. Maybe I could sell sugarcane too. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth selling sugarcane or if like as the hard resource, or if I should just take it up a notch and sell paper, or books, like really knock it up to like the usefulness of what people need. Because then you're saving someone that pain of actually making the product out of it and everything, which that's the time saver, you know, like not having to farm it all up and make the product, like make the paper, then make the rockets, for example. There's already someone selling rockets, so I'm not going to sell rockets, but I was thinking books. Maybe I could do a little cow crusher and sell books. That could be something I could do with all that extra paper that I'm gathering up. We'll see. We'll see. And if I have too much stone, maybe I could just sell some of it. By digging all this out, I might have way more stone than I know what to do with. But we'll see what kind of pattern I decide on. So that's that. Let's get this cleaned up. And then we'll have a better view of the space that we're using up here underground. No caverns yet, no big chunks of water. Loving that. It's gonna happen. I already know the floor space down below is not great. But we can get as much done before we get to those problem areas. It's one thing to get like, okay, this is... I might actually get kicked here. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, it should reconnect any second now. Oh, there we go. There we go. That snowstorm is just rough right now. It is really, really, really a mess. But Alpha 64-bit, I will be utilizing your market pretty soon. When I get to the floor area of this tree farm, I will be buying up a few lights because I don't want to use torches. I think I want to use frog lights for the bottom, maybe even for the ceiling too. I'm not sure. I'm totally uncertain how I want to do the ceiling right now, but anyway. So does that look like enough space? It does not. It doesn't look big enough. Oh, I didn't do this one big enough. Look at me counting. Oops, not that. That. There we go. So we definitely need to go one more. Oh, you know what I bet happened? I bet there was lag because whenever I did this and I put down the torch, when I came back to it, there was no torch. And I was like, oh, did I forget to do a torch? And I don't think I forgot to do a torch. I think there was lag and I didn't realize that I hadn't put these down, or I counted wrong. Who knows? Maybe in replay, someone could let me know if it was lag or if it was miscounting. I mean, I miscount all the time. Could be me, but I think it was a little bit of rubber banding due to my snowstorm issues with my internet today. So let's see here. Usually I don't have issues with my internet. And I was hoping the snowstorm would be ending and things would be a little easier, but it seems to be lingering longer than they anticipated. Probably check that weather report. Let's look. Let me look. Gonna check on my phone so I don't, you know, totally dox myself here, but all right. Okay. It looks like it's ending. Yeah. Windy conditions till 4. So it is currently 26, feels like 11. That is Fahrenheit for anyone who is in any other part of the world, because I think, you know, we're the only country that uses Fahrenheit. I'm not really sure, but it seems like it. Everyone else always, like, whenever I'm watching YouTubers from any other area, they're always letting us know their temperature in Celsius. So, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna ask now. The Bahamas, the Cayman Islands, Palau, and just a few other countries besides the US use Fahrenheit. So, yeah. Not many places in the world. So what do you think? 7x7? I think a 7x7 is necessary. That would be... I think if you're gonna do it, just do it, right? I think we need 7x7. That gives me a hearty harvest each time I do a tree, a tree type. Yeah, we're gonna try that. We're gonna do 7x7. 1, 2, 3. Space. I am trying to figure out the minimum size that I need to make this at least that's still productive though. But 7x7, you know, that gives me a nice almost 50 trees per per harvest, per growth, whatever you want to call it. I'm very aware that I have to also decorate the ceiling and the walls and the floors, so definitely want it functional, but, and I don't want it too small to where I'm like, oh great, I'm, you know, growing 10 trees at a time. Like, that's not helpful at all. Should just grow them outside. But trying to balance out need. There's also no need to build out something that's like, ooh, I can grow 100 oak trees at once. And it's like, but I never ever need to grow 100 oak trees at once. All right, we'll just chop those again. No big deal. And I need to go put some stone away. And it's an investment, you know, to make a big old underground tree farm, but it looks so cool when it's, I think it looks cool when it's done. I don't know why I looked at that. Like, I thought I could take up more when I already know I'm full and it's sitting on the ground up there, but I did. There you go. Stone, 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 stone. That's nice. So nice. Andesite, andesite, granite, and gravel. Get some gravel in there. Get the iron over here. We're gonna take that later and efficiency that, or not efficiency, fortune that. That'll be lovely. Copper and ugly old diorite. I have seen some builds with some diorite lately that I'm not totally against, but I don't know, granite and diorite have never been my favorite. But I've seen some blends that's like, okay, I see what you're doing there. That's not so bad. I like warm colors too. But I end up doing a lot of gray because Minecraft has so many nice gray features. There we go. I don't want this gravel. I don't have to plug all this up. I don't want this big hole here. All right. Let me go get this stone before it pops away. Before it despawns. There we go. Now I can use it to fill up this hole. There we go. Red Rider's sleepy. Oh, I think I heard a zombie growl. Well, that'd be fun. Okay, so if that is that, then I think 7x7. Trying to think what I did in the past. I haven't done one in a long time, but I think 7x7 is going to be fine for over here. Before we commit to it, start decorating, I like to have, this will at least be one path here, even with the spruces growing, so this will be fine. You can get through. So this does need to be dug out one more on this end. Stop it, gravel. Gravel's so annoying. There we go. Yeah, I definitely am hearing some zombies. There we go. Plug it up. I know there's probably way more efficient farms out there to, you know, not waste my time and blah, 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 blah. But I don't mind just going in and spending some time chopping trees and stuff like that. So it'll be fine. I automate what annoys me and I just manually do what doesn't. And that's fine. This will give us a nice halfway around here. Plus 2, I'm going to build a ledge, but this will be nice. I don't like to feel claustrophobic in a build either. I like to have a little bit of walking room. So this just kind of gives us some space on the edge to do that. We're going to come in 2 more, actually. We're going to do that after we decide the final size for sure. For sure. We don't really need a ton of the 2x2s because they grow so much wood. Oh, there we go. I can't see. Let's see, where is... You are annoying. Look at you. Oh, you're gonna be a problem. I can tell. Future me is not gonna like this water. Okay, we're gonna try and make it a little easier for future Zelly Belly. I'm blocking all of those water sources up now. Oh, well. There we go. There is that. There's there. Aha! Oh, that's gonna be so annoying when we get down to these levels over here. Well, that's just what we gotta deal with. Ugh. Okay, so I think 7x7 is gonna be what we do, just because we can kind of see this problem starting to happen to us in the future, so. And we should still have a nice amount of space. 7x7 is really only on the one side. Oh, there you are. Oh, no, I want that there. I got pushed. I'm out? I'm not out. Why didn't it fill in? There. Oh no. Let's go for it again. I do find that I have played with someone who made like a huge, amazing automated tree farm, but the darn thing broke constantly. And it was huge and not very pretty. And it was like, well, you're always coming back to fix it because it's always breaking and, you know, for whatever reason. And you could only turn it on very infrequently because it caused so much lag on the server. And it kind of made people unhappy whenever you used it. And so it's like, I just rather grow, I'll just grow trees. It's fine. It's easy. It's fine. Doesn't annoy anybody and still gets the job done. Not as fast, but it gets the job done. So this is going to be this side of the room. We're going to have 7x7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't do the 7 on this side. Ooh, do I want to? I do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but we're hitting water. I'm gonna have to deal with that water the whole way down. Well, I guess we're gonna have to deal with the water the whole way down. I could put glass there too. If that's like, but if it's all just, if it was open to the ocean, that would be something I would glass the water. But if it's just like open to some cavern, I don't know if it's worth doing. It just kind of, I don't know. We'll see. But so this isn't how I want this then, because this is only 6. Boom, and then 1, 2, 3. Water. Look at that water pouring in on me. 1, 2, 3. A light should go there, which means you need to plug up this. All right. And then we'll need one more space. This will give me a 7x7. That's what I want. And then we'll just deal with however much space that gives me for a 2x2 trees over here. And then we'll work on spaces for warped and crimson as well. But we'll do that more when we have this all decided. I think we could actually do a couple of squares. Maybe we could do like one of these rows as crimson and warped. We'll see. I do have a skelly spawner, and well, I know where one is. I should go collect it. That way I have it for a future build where I could do something where I have a little bit more reliable bone meal, because right now the way I get bone meal is composting, which I manually farm, so it takes effort. And I realize, like, that's not for everybody. That's not how everyone likes to play, but I don't, it's not something I mind doing. There's lots of time I'm saying a lot because I'm thinking while I'm digging and talking, so that happens. But I don't, it's not even that I don't mind it. Like, it's sometimes I'm like, ooh, I'm just gonna go chill and dig up a whole wheat field or, you know, dig out a whole tree farm. I think it's going to be big enough, actually. This is pretty good. Then this whole last row, I could do like half crimson and half warped and just kind of build up that stock slowly without digging up any more space. Getting super dark over here. There we go. Okay. Yes. Happy with this. That's going to be a decent tree farm. Wow. I didn't see where that's... Okay. I was like, where is that coming from? There it is. This is going to be a problem. The bonus is you get to like dig these out twice due to my internet connection today. That's fun. It's like you get a little recap of what I just did. And if you could see it, it would be better. Where is this gonna be my wall? I think so. There'll be one here, and then space, and then this will be wall. I don't want to keep like getting in my own way. Oops, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Wall, 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 wall. I think we have some source blocks inside, so we'll have to dirt those. Oh, goodness. I am gonna need more dirt just to take up all this. Could redig, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, there's a hole there, I see. There's not a hole there. That's just a shadow. Oh, there's a source block coming from there. Okay. We're just gonna plug that and see if we can... There we go. Kind of get rid of some of these. And it looks like there's one there. There, somewhere in there. Down here. We done? We're done! Hooray! Sponge would be better. There goes the light. There we go. And... I should put some text on the screen so I don't have to keep explaining about the snowstorm. But, in the internet connection. It is unfixable, folks. It is nature. Nothing I can do. It's just windy. Well, the ice storm part has passed, but it is still very windy. Ta-da! I'll put that there for now. Just to dig up later. I like to put stuff in my way, just so it looks smooth for the time being. Okay, so here's this side. What do I got going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have the 7. We do have the overgrowth for spruce here. We'll still have a space here. And then we'll have the actual, whatchamacallit, the actual, the actual path along the side. That's fine. It's gonna be like a platform. What do you call it? Balcony. Like a little balcony that'll go all the way around the ridge. Just in case I ever need, well, just so I can access like all the way around it. I just like the idea of that, and we already have like a little access point here anyway, so might as well. There's this, and that'll be 7 by 7. That'll be fine. We'll have some problems with water, which is totally fine. Now we need to look at starting off the 2 by 2s. So 1, 2. A 2 by 2 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And what are the trees that go 2 by 2? What is optimal? So dark oak. This will be fine for dark oak. Giving them a space around it. And how compact can we do? What are Minecraft? What are all of the 2 by 2 trees, and what is the max floor space they need to grow? No, minimum floor space. Ugh, I'm getting some Reddit stuff. I'm wondering if ChatGPT would just know. Minimum floor space 2 by 2. And you need 11, minimum 11 space above, which we will have because we're going down 23 blocks. So that's fine. So 2 by 2, you could just pack them in. That's fine. A spruce tree, the mega spruce 2 by 2, minimum floor space 2 by 2. So that also you could pack in, which is funny because as singles, they need all that floor space to like branch out for all of their leaves and stuff, but whatever. So we could also do mega spruce because they need at least 16 blocks above their saplings, and assuming all this is correct, because sometimes old AI is just giving you the best answer they can find, but it's not always the most correct answer they can find. But we're gonna take it as gospel, just go with it. See, you know, that's what we're gonna do. It's not like we're having it right, like, I don't know, I'll write up our legal will. It's just a tree farm, so it'll be fine. So a dark oak tree, minimum floor space is also 2 by 2. They need 7 blocks above, which we will totally have. That'll be fine. Mangrove, sapling arrangement has to be on a 2 by 2 grid. I'm not sure that's true. It's not required to be a 2 by 2, but it can grow as a 2 by 2. Okay, that's fine. Minimum just 2 by 2 blocks for larger growth. Bucendum is single, and that's fine. They vary, but the minimum is 10 blocks above the propagule. So we'll hit that, no problem. And it definitely grows regularly. It's not my favorite tree to chop down, but it is a really cool wood. And it not being a favorite tree to chop down is is fine because then it'll sell well because no one likes chopping it down. Let's see. So yep, that seems fine. Oh, let's see what. Let's see, Minecraft. I'm building a tree farm for all single trunk trees. What is the minimum floor space for the tree type that requires the most space? Open space around the trunk. There. Fancy oak tree, which I don't care about that. I would prefer them to be smaller. So I don't care that they need a 5x5, and we definitely have 5x5 anyway. So we will get some of those in here, and it's completely a bit unpredictable anyway to get them. And I'm not going to rely on getting those. So that's fine. And that's the one that takes the most, it looks like, that and the spruce. So it looks like we're there. 1, 2, yeah. 5x5 is fine around each one. So that's good. We'll be fine. So this is fine too, because these all don't seem to care about how much space they have. I'm just going to leave one space in between anyway, just so we can continue with our pattern here. So this is we open space 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 Open space 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have a weird one at the end. Oh, I wonder if we could do a 3x3 here. We just tuck in. Maybe we could tuck in this will be where we tuck in the crimson and the warped at the end of the doubles. How many doubles are we getting in here? 2x2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do a 5x5 of doubles, and that's a lot of double. That's a lot of wood. So yeah, I'm gonna dig that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, open space. 1, 2, 3, 4, open space. That'll give us 3. 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want one more. Oh, nice. My internet is terrible. There we go. There's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, part of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, open space. Try this again. I don't have my OBS up. Let's see, where's our frame rates at? Okay, so this should stay. We are in a non-laggy moment. This should stay. All right. I think a 5x5 of double trees is going to be, of 2x2 trees is going to provide us enough of those types of trees. And they don't even need this much space around them, but I want the pattern to be, I want it to be nice. You could definitely squeeze a ton more in here and be more efficient with your space, but I also like my tree farm to be pretty. So we're gonna do that. I would like to actually incorporate like a little lazy river and a pond and stuff like that as well, but I'm not really sure I want to go that inefficient with it at this time. Maybe something along, maybe later, like after it's built, I'll do something like along the side of it or something, but for right now, Just really need to get the basic grid put in. Gotta keep an eye on this the degradation of this pickaxe. I don't want to lose it. Am I full? Oops, I'm full. All right, let's go. I don't want to lose any resources either, so we will be dumping off as much as possible. Stone. We might have to switch over to the other one anyway to get cobblestone because we are filling up. Of course, we could always just switch over to stone brick and build up that one as well. Gravel. Saw some gravel and some granite. Not much. A little bit in there. A little bit of diorite. And then we have ores. Ores d'Vores. When I was little and I was reading a book and the first time I came across the word hors d'oeuvres, I tried to sound it out. I tried to fit it into a sentence. But the girl tried some hors d'oeuvres and and they were delicious. And I'm like, well, what is that? It didn't really help me at all. Like trying to sound out the word hors d'oeuvres and putting it in the sentence. I don't know what that is. This mysterious thing is so delicious. And so I was like, well, man, what is hors d'oeuvres? And I went and asked my mom what hors d'oeuvres was, and she was like, I don't know what you're saying. And so I was like, oh, all right. And so then it was a long time before I realized hors d'oeuvres was hors d'oeuvres. I think I was like, let's see. I mean, I was young. I was probably like in like second grade. I didn't know what hors d'oeuvres was. Sounding out hors d'oeuvres doesn't work. Good old hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh, this is so much digging. And it's not going to get better because we have to do, once we do this level, we've got at least three more levels to dig out, I think. But we're going to do the ceiling first, which is interesting because I don't know how I want this to look yet. I guess that'll help me define it, won't it? That's kind of why I have so much trouble sometimes, and it's helping me. But being part of the live stream team every week, I feel like everyone has like a plan. Like they get an idea and they know how they want to like incorporate that idea into the way that, whatever task we're doing that week. And for me, the way I go about things is like, I don't know, I'm gonna see what works with the space and see how it goes. So I can never really articulate what I'm doing or what I'm working on because like I don't see it yet either. So so I end up being like the per day at all. So for me, it's been really great helping me grow as a player and a builder. And I think whenever you play with other people, that happens. Like you're always going to do better. And that's one of the things that's really, try to imagine figuring out like enchanting and potions with no like Wikipedia or anything for this game. If like you were really doing it 100% on your own with no outside information, this game would be super hard. I've seen those people who stream who like of course they understand like what Minecraft is a bit, like it's it's so influential in the game space that it's if you're a gaming YouTuber or content creator, you're gonna have heard you've heard of Minecraft. And so they're not completely siloed off either. You know, you kind of like, okay, I've heard people say punch a tree. Like, that makes sense. But those people are super interesting to watch who've never played Minecraft. And a part of me is jealous because, like, to go back and have that innocence and that wonder and just like figuring it out. But then also too, I see this frustration they have sometimes, and it's comical. Like, and they know it's comical. That's the entertainment value. It's fun to watch people who are trying that moment, those learning moments for the first time. And nobody generally, like, that's not how Minecraft succeeds, in my opinion. I feel like the success of Minecraft it's a lot of things, but a big factor in that is the fact that they didn't put, like, the game didn't put a ton of information inside of it of how it works. It's a lot of puzzles and figuring it out. And as a community, that shared knowledge that we've all, you know, banded together and used the internet for, be it through blogs or Wikipedia posts or Wikipedia entries, I mean, or forums or videos. We've all have this like shared knowledge together that has made Minecraft such a community game. Even if you're playing in a solo world, there's not many people. I would be interested to see if there are any people who have truly done Minecraft by themselves, completely with no other influence ever. Like, I feel like that's almost impossible with how popular the game is, how influential the game is. And once you're interested in something too, it seems pretty common for most people to like then dig into like, well, where can I find more information about this? And whether it's talking to your friends, sometimes reading guides, books, like, oh, those I never really got into it, but I've definitely seen it. I was already too old for it, but those Scholastic Minecraft books that kids would bring home and like use, and I'm like, you spent your money on this book, and it's like all the information in this book is literally just available on the internet. But, you know, glad you bought a book. Glad you're reading a paper book. That's fine. But and you know, some of that information's already outdated, like by the time it's printed too, if like something's patched or whatever. But anyway, I really like that whole aspect of Minecraft, that we all are learning together. Everything that someone does can teach us all to be a little bit better at the game. And there's so many ways to play it too, that you're always like, there's speed running. I've never done that. I would like to try that. It would not be very speedy, but it would be a fun challenge, you know, just to do a speed run. It's like 6 hours stream of my stream run. Zombie Belly's stream run. Speed run. But yeah, there's people who build completely creative, and that's what they enjoy. And like, there's people who are super into heavy redstoning, and that's what they enjoy. There's just, you know, beautiful builds. There's people who minimalist survival, where you're just like, dig a hole, live in the ground, and I'm happy. I got a nice little space here, and I've done that a lot. I think a lot of people do that. For a long time, I didn't see the point of building a house, like, or a bedroom or anything like that. It's like, you just, like, it's not like a kitchen, and like, people, when they build a house, they'll like make it as we build houses in, you know, the real world. And it's like, but you don't need that. You don't need any of those rooms. You don't need a dining room. Like, it's like, it took me a long time to understand, like, okay, the survivalist gamer in me, like, was right, but I was neglecting just the aesthetic gamer part of it. And it's like, oh, it's okay to just be superfluous and have these lovely spaces. I mean, 0 kbps. Sorry about that. Mess. Let's see. Asking if it's better now. It is. Nah. It just kind of comes and goes. It just comes and goes. I think it's weather. Hubs was trying to fix the problem or adjust some things, but I appreciate that. But I don't think the weather is just the unforgiving part of it all. The storm going up here. Iron. Granite. I have a lot of granite there. Oh, we have some more andesite to dump. There we go. And we are full of stone. So now what I'm going to do is build up my stone brick. I wish I had an easier way of doing that. I wish you didn't have to put it in the square like that, but you do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty good. There we go. That will give us lots of stone brick that we don't have to ever, well, we don't have to worry about. Any other time, I don't know that we need stone brick. Maybe we'll need it for the ceiling. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Maybe we'll need it for the floor and the pathways. I don't know yet. I may have taken too long. No, there's some here. Good, good, good. There we go. Collected. Plop. Oh, I missed this. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, I did not have... So I think we're good with that stuff. There we go. I was closing out some tabs on my internet. Maybe that'll help. I had like 3 open. That's not much, but maybe it'll help. I'll get I do like to keep my... Let's see here. Oh, I have a comment on one of my things. Oh, that's so nice. I did lose one of my fish. If you're sensitive to animal plights, maybe skip this part or mute this part. But one of my bettas, he was so pretty, so wonderful. But he developed a growth on him, like a big tumor, like right on his back, his side, right just past his eyes. And so the rest of his body stayed super skinny behind the tumor. And the tumor was really like as big as his head. And it was growing in like multiple bubbles. It wasn't like just one big sphere. And they started to, it looked like they were bursting. And there was fuzzy bacteria growing on them. I tried to medicate him I do have some fish medications that I use. And I tried 2 regiments, and I just finished a 5-day regiment on him, which is kind of hard on the fish as well. And he was having a really tough time. So today I did use some clove oil, which is controversial, but it makes a fish go to sleep peacefully. And then if you leave them in long enough, it will stop them from being. So I did do that for him today because he was not getting better. He was really struggling, and I didn't see the sense of having him struggle out, you know, a few more days when the end was clearly it was coming, it was happening. So I had to do that this morning. That was tough, but I'm going to take down his little space, his little aquarium, and I'm not going to get another one. I do have 2 other bettas. They're perfectly fine. I do keep my bettas separate from each other. They're not in the same tank, water, or anything. So I did read that sometimes a tumor can, like those, can be bacterial and they can infect the water around it. So they should be kept separate, which is totally fine because he was alone in his tank anyway. So I don't have any danger of that spreading to my other fish because they're all kept in different tanks. But yeah, it was a bummer. Sometimes when you get the fish, sometimes, you know, just animals get sick, and that's how things are, and you have to do the best you can for them. And you know, after trying multiple medications and doing research, it didn't save. But then tank, I fed him a variety of foods and stuff like that, so he I don't know, he had the best life that he was going to have, I believe. But sometimes too, when you buy bettas from places, you don't know where they came from, and sometimes they might not have the best genetics and things like that. So that's how that goes. So anyway, little fish chatter for you there. Some people, and I know some people are probably like, it's a fish. I'm like, right, but I don't know, they have little personalities. They swim up to you when you're going to feed them and stuff, and they're adorable. So you always, I don't know, I feel like if you're gonna have an animal, you should not just say it's just as soon as you say it's just you shouldn't own that animal. Like, you should, like, that's my opinion. Because that is that being's life, and you should respect that and be doing the best you can for that. And if you're not, then, you know. And there's going to be probably people who hear this and argue that I didn't do the best. Maybe I should have just kept going and let him have his, you know, end of life happen. But that was my call, to try and make sure he had a peaceful resolution. All right, that's enough. I'm so totally done with that. Promise. Let's get back to building. What can we do? So this is going to be the size. And then I want this balcony area here. Yes. So this is going to be 2 more in. And this will give us a little walking around room. What time is it? It is 11:51 my time at the moment of this live stream, and my cat, his name is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is already starting to meow at me for his lunch, but he doesn't get his lunch until 1 p.m. So you might hear him in the background time to time for the next hour because he gets very insistent about the fact that he knows best about when he should be getting his lunch and what time he should be getting his lunch. But what we have found is if we cave into him today, tomorrow he will start meowing at 11 a.m. And then if we cave in, then the next day he'll start meowing for his lunch at 10 a.m. And so, before you know it, you're getting up at 4 a.m. to feed the cat his lunch, and you're like, wait a minute, this is all wrong. He's sitting on your face and meowing, trying to get you to get up and give him his food. It's like, no, we don't want that. So we stay on task, even though he's very, very persistent. And of course he's persistent. What does he have to do all day? Like, literally lunch is probably, well, I mean, lunch is one of my favorite times of the day too. But he, you know, it's like lunch and nap for him. So, you know, of course he's like, hey, let's get this show on the road. I was really glad the power came back on because he prefers to drink moving water. And so because I do have aquariums, he sometimes will drink out of the tops. He used to try to like drink out of the tops of them. And so I bought him one of those water fountains, the cat water fountains. And so now he has all of the water he needs. I need to go into here. One, oh, it's gonna be fun at that water source, isn't it? Oh, I just thought of that. I don't know if I want efficiency 5 because it's gonna really, it takes out too much. I'm gonna go make another iron shovel. But anyway, he has a fountain now that we got, and that has stopped him from drinking out of the tops of my aquariums. He's like, he has his own water, just have to clean it out once a week. It's all good. Has a little filter on it too. I don't want to do efficiency 5 because efficiency 5 on a shovel just tends to really take out way too much space. I'm definitely not needing these axes at the moment. So we're gonna put those away. That'll save us a little space. Iron. Ta-da! All right, we've had some, maybe what my husband did fix it, or maybe the weather's just getting better, but I do feel like we've gone a little bit longer than normal without an issue, so that's good. All right, here, so we went in 1, 2. So yeah, efficiency 5 would just be like, take out like multiple levels, and it's way faster, but I feel like it's just not as targeted when I'm trying to be precise along a wall. Oh, come on. How much gravel is in here? Oops, I just did that. If you're enjoying the stream, I invite you to check out some other stuff. Some of it's rather super duper peaceful and calm. And then other stuff is some live streaming with friends that's less calm, but a lot of fun. And everything in between. So give it a look, subscribe if you like it. And if you're enjoying the stream and all of its interruptions with the snowstorm, you're like into this mix, go for it. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up here. That'll be great. Might as well ask. Everyone says like you're supposed to ask. Like I kind of feel like it's cheesy to ask. Like everyone knows how YouTube works, right? But everyone always says like in the everyone, who's everyone, right? The powers that be, they always say that it does increase engagement. People generally, you know, kind of are just taking in the content, and even though everyone does know how YouTube works, it does assist when people are just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm enjoying this. All right, yeah, I'll give it a go. I'll give you a chance. I'm gonna have to switch out this pickaxe. I'll do it right now. There we go. What should I use for the balcony? I don't want to do anything too complicated because I don't want to spend like all day now like hunting for materials, you know? Like I want it to be, I want it to look nice, but I also want to get it done. We're entering that water area, apparently. Oh, well, look at there. Did not expect to find that. Did I pick it up? I did. I have an idea to do with that, actually. I was looking for something to decorate my lava level, my lava room upstairs, and the platform. And that might be exactly what I need to do. Close that off. Can't see very well. There we go. No Obi. Let's try that. Oops. Are we almost through this water area? Water's better than lava, though. Lava's fun to work with because you end up losing a lot of your stuff. Water's just annoying. It doesn't necessarily destroy you, though. And the fun part of building a tree farm is I kind of want to use a lot of wood because it's tree farm and you can make like really fun patterns. But when you're starting to build your tree farm, you don't have a lot of wood. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. 1, 2, there we go. And this will be that platform area around. I'll pop that in there. There we go. For the visuals, you know. I am super excited. Now that we're gonna have like the first level dug out and we can see the space we're gonna use. Oh, I feel like it's just so much progress. We are not picking up that cactus. That is also my lava room. So I was thinking to show that here as I come down. Instead of having like signs that just say what things are, I could put like little bits here to show what they are. So this is going to be the lava room area. Probably like, because that way when I come downstairs, I'm like, oh yeah, lava space. Lava platform. I think I've been gathering a lot of cobble this time now because of the change in pickaxes, which is fine. Is that all my andesite? Yep, that's you don't go there. You silly. Granite. Gravel. Beautiful. I don't think I have any room for any stone, do I? I don't. That's just gonna take up a spot. think I'm gonna put this Silk Touch away so I don't accidentally destroy it. Yeah. And then we'll switch over to iron, I guess. We'll see. I might take a vote in the stream and see if you guys think going and mending it is faster, or if just going forward with iron items is faster once we wear this one down. But we should get through quite a bit with this one. There we go. Now we have to get through this. We are going to have some areas here, it looks like, that I'm not going to be able to adjust. So we are going to have to take that into account for the ceiling, at least over here. Because I'm not going to change out my plan upstairs with the water garden that we have there for the sugarcane. And sometimes when you stack your farms like this, you have to incorporate things that are piled up too high, or you know, work around it. And I did dig down, I think, in that build. They have that water element to go down one, so that's why we're running into the floor of that pond area. But if I use stone for the ceiling, that's not a big deal. We can just... It's not pretty. It's not the best. But we'll see. See what we do over here. And it only comes over to here. So maybe we could do... Yeah, maybe we could have that. Hang on one second. Okay, so maybe we could do over top of the balcony area anyway. We'll do stone, and then in the center we could do something a little more interesting to look at. But we won't be able to dig up because I'm not sure for the most part what's there. So this will be the tippy top of the ceiling here, which is fine. What was that? I got a message. Oh, that's nothing. I don't need that. There we go. Ooh. Here we go. Let's see here. What do we have? I'm wondering if I want to put like stairs here just to kind of have like a ridge. It wouldn't be a big deal. Like you wouldn't hit it with your head. And then have stone all the way around, at least for the balcony part. It seems like it ends right here, which would be totally on the edge of that. Inside here, we could do something else. Because, yeah, if we dig this out, I think it's going to be water. No, it's not water. Well, that's interesting. That'd be water, right? Yeah, that's water. So when we change... there we go. There's that. Then... there, that's pretty good. Definitely upped our supplies of stone, but I think we're going to use a lot of it too. So let's see. Cobble, andesite, diorite, and granite. Copper. Ooh, we have a lot of copper. I wonder if I could... let's put some of this in case we decide to use some copper. I'd like to have it available. So let's get that going in the smelter. Or the furnace anyway. Yeah. Since we're like working here, it'll keep going. So that'll be fine. And I wanted to try stairs. So I'm thinking mostly stone brick stairs. How many do I have? I don't have that many. We can mix in some mossy stone brick stairs, some stone stairs here and there. Mossy cobble stairs here and there, maybe? And what else? I think that's oh, maybe some andesite stairs. That always goes good. We could do some polished. We're gonna need you. And some regular. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna need my bow and arrows, so we can put that stuff away. There. And these are emergency tools. Alright. I don't think I need my bed, but I do like to keep a bed on me just in case someone's like, hey, can you sleep? And then I'll sleep. But it usually... that hasn't happened all the entire stream, so I guess it's not really like a thing I have to worry about. Stone brick. We're gonna need more of this. And... oh, how are my vines? What is my vine situation? Not super duper. Let's see. Tools. That's one thing. I do not have a vine farm. I was thinking for the cobbly, the mossy stuff, you know. Where? I do have some here. Here we go. Trim this up. Gather this up. There. That'll grow again. Not too worried about it. Do I have... I don't have a moss farm either. That's something we could maybe tuck into a corner, is a moss farm as well as the bamboo farm. There's that. Oops. Did I lose those, or did I gather them? The world may never know. Okay. Maybe you saw. I don't know. I didn't see. So at 28, we can add a little bit. Tools and... think I want mostly... How do you do this? You just do this? Yes. Okay. We've got 28, and we're gonna do this for 32 of those. 35 of those. That's fine. All right, let's go around and see if we even want to do stairs all the way around the edge. First of all. It's noon. It's afternoon. I might need to take a lunch break. Okay, so the idea is this, and kind of rotate through. Oops, that's too dark. So is that something I want along the edge here? I think I do. I think I want just a little bit of a design so it's not just a pattern, it's just, I don't think, not a big deal. Put that there. Probably put one of these here so it's easier to see. So what do you think? Ridge along the ceiling or no ridge? I think the ridge helps. And I don't think it's too annoying to walk along the path and have that ridge here. Yeah. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to leave it. What do you think of our choice of stairs? We're going to go up and get a few more options there. There's this randomizer tool that you can buy on the server. It'd really be useful in this situation. Probably go up and get some more andesite, actually. Yeah. Yeah, the andesite looks nice. Like a nice mix into it. That's probably good. And I don't think I have any more for cobblestone, mossy cobblestone anyway, so we'll move those over there. Let's see how far we get. Is there anything else I just need to replenish for sure? A little bit more of the polished andesite, it looks like. So that's fine. And a bit more of the stone. I mean, I can just move those over, but I don't think we're gonna get all the way around anyway, so we're gonna get a few more of those while we're here. There. Okay, see how far that gets us. Well, how's my cactus farm doing? Pretty good. I just cleaned it out like the other day, so. And I wasn't really in the area much, except for like that's filled in while we did all this. And I I'm not really someone who goes through a ton of cactus, so I'm happy with that production. All right, cobble, stone, stone, boom. Oops, doesn't really matter if you get off pattern. Not a big deal. Oh, goodness. I didn't fill this in. That's super bizarre. I will blame insanity. I was just insane at the time. I don't know. There. Yeah, that's not, that's wow. I totally forgot about the hole there. But this is the floor of our tree farm. Will be eventually. It proposes some problems. This is a problem we will be dealing with when we get to this level, but for the most part, it goes down one here, so we'll just be filling in and covering up that problem. So I'm not super duper worried about it. And I'm glad that did not do us in. Yeah. So where were we? We have 2 stone there. We have this here. We can definitely do, well, we can't do that. We have to aim it right. And then maybe a stone here. That'll look nice. Yeah. Don't fall down the stairs again. There we go. We have our ridge done with the staircases, which I think is sufficient. Enough of a little bit of style along the edge here. And we're going to do, the balcony is going to be stone patterned up until a certain point. And then we'll be putting in our light areas. We should probably put in, probably decide the light pattern now, and then we can decide how far over to go. So let's use dirt. Let's put all these stairs away and we'll grab a bunch of dirt before we start digging holes all over the place and figure that out. So we have some andesite we have to put away, and we have some cobblestone stuff here. This is all stone stuff. Stone stuff, stone stuff. More andesite that I forgot to put away up there. And brick here. Cobblestone, we can just leave that on us. And the iron we can put away over here. Might need to start smelting some of that. How's this going? Going good. So good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably have to replace a few buckets. Oh wow, just one. Lava lasts so long. It's awesome. Okay, put that back. And what was I gonna get? I was gonna get dirt. I think I need more than 61 dirt. So let's just be extra with the dirt. Why did that? That was weird. Okay. My muscle memory is messing me up. So here we are. So if I want to do some sort of design on the ceiling with the lighting, because this is a large area to light up, and I don't want the ceiling to be like super dark, even though it'll be leaves and like we're not going to get any spawns on the leaves, and we can definitely put like lighting along the wall. I want light from the ceiling, so we'll do like a little pattern. We already know over here we have a minimum on this side. Okay, so we can't touch any of this. This is like, yeah, this goes almost all the way over. So we'll say this is untouchable. Yeah. All the way down to here. And then how many spaces is that? You have stairs and then you have 1, 2. That's not too much. Stairs, 1, 2, there. And then this will begin the other ceiling pattern. So we'll do stone in these 2 areas. That's pretty good. No, it comes out. It comes out to here. I'm wrong. See? I was covering. Why did I think that? That's so weird. We're losing frame rates now. And so this is 1, 2, 3 over. It's fine. 1, 2, 3 over. So that's the corner. I still think that's fine. I think I might leave this in and put in the stone. 1, 2, 3 there. I ran into stuff. There we go. Boom. Okay, we're gonna get some more dirt. I think I'm gonna leave this barrier up until I get all of the decisions about my lighting placed in. I could definitely do the stonework with it in and then take it down. I use dirt a lot as a placeholder because it's just so easy to, I know some people use wool, whatever you want. I don't want to fall down there again. I have a feeling I'm gonna at least a few more times, but it's annoying. Okay, this will be a ridge of color here before we start the pattern that starts in here. And then this in here will be all stone, like this type of gradient of stonework all inside of here, which will be fine. Maybe I'll even do occasionally a little lamp inside of here, like recessed if I can. I'm not sure if I can in the areas over there, though. We'll see. We'll see what I want to do. And then here, it's important to know, it's important to count it out, but I'm probably not gonna. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 1, 2 spaces here, 1, 2 spaces there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. And I'm just guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's math you can do. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I think there's only 2 on this side. 1, 2. Yeah. So that doesn't match up. So if we want to move it over one to match that one. What if we do by 3? 1, 2, 3, light. 1, 2, 3, light. That's perfect. So that gives us 2 there, 3 in between here. That's a lot of light. I think I'll like that though. Now the spacing to get over to there. I don't care as long as it's, you know, it doesn't have to be. I think it's fine. I think it's fine is what I'm trying to say. Then to this side, I kind of want that same spacing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And we'll see how that goes. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi. 1, 2, 3. If you're trying to teach any toddlers in your house how to count, this might be good viewing content. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's so dark right here. Where's my lights? Ooh, I don't have many, do I? There we go. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't work out. Just want to do 2 there for sure. Is anyone gonna notice it though? That's my question. There's 2 here. Is it that big of a deal? I guess it depends on if I do a pattern, because then the pattern will be a mess. Look. I have an idea. I'm gonna move it over 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See what I mean? Then this way, the hallway will have the lights centered above it as you walk in, which I do think will be noticeable from down there, because this will be the part that there's no trees on. So having it off center of the pathway would be really noticeable. So I think by centering it here and just adjusting it so that it's a little, I think having these two here will still look correct because it's centered on the pathway. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't need all this here. I hope that makes sense. And so I'm going to put frog lights into these spaces now, I think. I might have to go buy a bunch of them. I have 64. I don't think that's going to be enough. So let's start here. 1, 2, 3. Do I have to put them all in with dirt? I mean, do I really need to? I can just start. I mean, I kind of have the pattern. I can start digging out with frog lights. What color frog lights should I do? What color frog lights would be warm and nice for a tree farm? Let's go see. And still, it's put in with stone. So let's look at our lights. I have a lot of the verdant, and I have some ochre and pearlescent. So let's just look at them. What do you think? If you're watching, what do you think? Which would go really nice in the top of the tree? I kind of want to do purple because it'll be such a different color. The yellow's warm. What am I going to put around it? What about Skulk? Would Skulk look nice as a ceiling? Which I have one, so remember when I said I didn't want to go digging around forever? Oh, that looks cool though. That looks really cool. It'd be really neat in the ceiling, wouldn't it? Oh, that would look so neat. And I do have a space where I can harvest all that. Oh, well, now I have none because apparently you have to have Silk Touch for that. Well, that's great. How much of that do I? Oh, that means I definitely have to go and build up my Silk Touch again. Or I could just make a new one. I could just make a new one, right? And I believe what am I doing? There we go. I believe I have Silk Touch upstairs. Oh, I don't have any levels. I'm gonna have to level it anyway. Fishing will take 1,000,000 years to level that up. I could go to the Nether. I think there's an Ender farm like right at the Nether. And that wouldn't take that long because that's the only, I don't have like a mob farm for exp, so that might be what I have to do. Where is, of course, if I just don't, it wouldn't take me that long, but let's see how many levels a Silk Touch would require on a fresh pickaxe. I don't really want to waste the time of going to the Nether. Oh, yeah, what are you costing me here? Fresh pickaxe, nothing on it except Silk Touch. 4 levels. We could fish that up real fast. Real fast. Okay, let's do that. What's it like outside? it's still daytime. All right, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna fish 4 levels. And I'm just looking to see, I don't know like what time of day it is, so I'm not sure how many mobs are out here. All right, we're gonna fish. This isn't gonna take that long, I swear. By the time I would get all the way to the nether and stuff, this is gonna be fine. This usually doesn't take this long because this is a really nice pull, but as soon as I wanted to show off, I was like, oh, that's when it's gonna go slowly. There we go. That's more the speed I'm used to at this pull. The lag might be, oh yeah, pretty low. Pop them back in there. Sorry about that. I never finished this coffee. Oh, that's getting old. Me that long to get this, but yeah, with the lag, maybe it would be faster. But I'm already at 3. I'm already at 4. Got distracted. Sorry. Lost in thought. So why am I still fishing? I get addicted to fishing. Anyone else like fishing? I know a lot of people do not like fishing. I really enjoy the fishing. Okay, we're not going to keep going, I promise. We'll dump these off in here. Don't need you. I need you. I'll put you away. And yeah. So we have a skulk adventure to go on, but that shouldn't take me too long. It is almost 1 o'clock, which Obi will be needing his breakfast, and I can't deny him breakfast, or lunch, I mean, when it actually is his lunchtime. So I might have to take a small break, get him sorted. Oh, I forgot to put my fishing pole away. Let's put it down here, it's fine. And there's that. And mob drops, and there we go. We're lacking efficiency, but we don't have to go do anything for a million years. So we'll put that there. We are going to go into kind of a dangerous area. Let's put our lights away. And go see how much skulk we can collect. I do think we're gonna need a hoe. Let's see. Just in case we find those like little alert things that are in there. I forget what those are called, but that'll be fine. And we are, I think if we collect this much skulk, we'll be fine. So if we go way down here, there is, what am I wearing? Okay, I'm pretty good. Oh no, I didn't bring any weapons. Let's take a weapon just for safeties. Yeah. Oh no. Every time you accidentally click on the signage, it is a problem. There we go. Done. I think A is the color I'm doing. Yes, there we go. We'll take this with us. Okay. I'm not taking a bow and arrow. I'm not bothering. You have to get up and close and personal for me to participate in the fight, I guess. Here. Not yet. Okay. Down here somewhere. Nope. Where are we at? It's pretty much... We're getting there. Almost. Ah! Is this it? This is it. This is so dark. I don't remember it being this dark. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Be super loud about it. I don't think there are a lot of dangers here, though. Like, we didn't have a lot of things going off, but we also don't have a lot of skulk either. It's a really small area, so maybe this isn't the answer I was hoping for. Okay, we're gonna... Yep. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I don't know. Are you a tattletale? I don't know if that... Oh, you don't collect any of them when you do it that way. Well, that's a pain, isn't it? Yes, yes. There's one up there. Okay, can't really see. The deep dark is standing up to its name here. Living up to its name. There's that. Can you collect those? There we go. Is it too dark to see? Are you guys able to see what's happening here? Oh man! Where's this? I didn't even know about this! I didn't know this was down here. Well, that's cool. Huh. Well, would you look at all this stuff? Well, very nifty. Nothing I'm looking for today. But where did I fall in at? Let's see over here. There I am. There's my corner. Light that up over there. And here we are. So I'm gonna take a minute. This seems like the best place to go AFK. So I'm gonna take a minute and go feed the cat. I'll be right back. And the dog. The dog likes her lunch now too. So I will be right back. I will leave the sound on so you can see. You can listen and hear if I get destroyed. Oh, it took a little too long. I got disconnected. And it's not wanting to refresh. Let's go back. I wonder if it was a server reset. Oh, it is. It's time for the server. The server resets every day at certain times, and it's definitely that time. So we will just give it a minute. I also have my lunch sitting here. So I'm gonna, yeah, wait for that to... It's actually great that the server reconnects at this time because this is the time when I have to feed my cat and dog lunch. So I'm not usually here to do it, but at least on the weekends or like when I am here, then I can be reminded to take a break and take care of that. It usually only takes like a minute. In the meantime, if you are interested in joining the Fellowship server, I can put that information up on the screen for you. Visit ordinarywonders.net/Minecraft-server, and you could, if you fulfill all of the criteria and fill out the form, you could be a part of the server. It's a lovely place to play. So hang on one second. I think we're able to head back in. There we go. And you probably want to see what I see. There we go. Yes. Did I fall in? This is where I fell in. We're gonna make a little step ladder. There. And we can just hop in and out whenever we want to. That seems safe. Ow! Okay, we're doing good. We have a stack of 64 so far. I know we need a lot more than that, but we're doing really good on collecting. I really want to focus mostly on Sculk, and then we'll worry about this Sculk vein stuff. Sculk sensor seems like, I think I remember, like, and I didn't really pay attention to it because I'm like, I'm never ever gonna need that. But I believe you can grow Sculk, right? With the Sculk sensor. What's over here? It's so dark. It's hard. Oh. I wonder if this is where it gets dangerous. Oh, did I make a little way down over here? Probably driving some of you nuts that I'm just chopping through here. I mean, I need that. Oh. Welcome back, everyone. There's a whole bunch of these down here. Take that one. And this one. And this one. All right. And I know you can't see because I can't see. I'm gonna put some of this. What are these? Oh, that's just fancy deep slate. There we go. Ugh. Probably one thing I could do is not do it on a day when we're having a big old snowstorm. I really don't want to have to... This is like the worst time for me to have to redo all of this digging, because this is the one area I really want to get in and out of very quickly. And it... Oh, man. This lag is just awful. Oh, no. Here we go. Come on. Seems to be some down here. The rubber banding, due to lag on my end, is horrid. Horrid, horrid, horrid. Here we go. Alright, we got that. Well, there's some here. You guys having trouble seeing? There we go. Whew. How many stacks of that am I gonna need? I should probably go do math. I'm gonna actually harvest probably 7 or 8 stacks of it for every stack that I actually harvest, because I'm having to go over it so many times. Oh, I hear a thing. Oh, I hear a thing. There you go. I'm trying to hit him. Lag. Oh no. Well, hopefully this doesn't last long. Oh my gosh. How long is this fire? This is the longest fire ever. There we go. Where's he coming from over here? Kind of at a corner, aren't I? It is very frustrating to gather resources with a bad internet connection in an area where there are mobs that are very good at destroying me. Okay, I think there were some over here. Come on, you. There we go. This doesn't look like Skulk. That's just the veins, and I'm not super into that yet. I might have to come back and get some more of that, but right now I just want Skulk. Oops, I thought I made a step there, but I did not make a step there. Okay, let's see. Need to get up there. Can I get up there? Okay. All right. I don't think there's anything for me to gather in this corner now. I don't need to ruin... All right, we're up here again. There's some over there. This is the corner we kind of just cleaned out. I was wondering if there's like some over here though. Looks like this wall is just a wall. Okay. Doesn't look like part of a deep, dark, ancient city anyway. Where's my dirt? Didn't I just build a pillar of dirt somewhere? Okay, let's go over here and get... Oh, here's some. See, right there, there's some. This place is like warden free. Oh, okay, that's making me uncomfortable. Jumped out of that hole like 3 times. All right. Where else can we go? I am out of torches. So let's head back upstairs and then count too to see how many skulk we need. So I'm just gonna cheat. This usually fills in. Is it Zell starter or Zelly starter? Well, I guess it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. Zell starter is because that's my Zell starter house, and we are still in my starter house. Alright, here we are. We're gonna need coal. If it opens, there we go. Ta-da! And here we go. Come on. All right. Nope, I still want you there, even though there's lag. Nope, I still want you there. Go there. Go there. There we go. We're gonna put in this, but we're gonna count. This is very frustrating. Stay there. So we only got about 3 stacks of skulk. And we're gonna see how much we actually need to do this idea I have, because it's gonna be a lot. Okay. Inside here. And then I will need to put in all the lights so that I can kind of count around it. 1, 2, 3, right? Nope. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was right. I just didn't place it right. All right, 1, 2, 3. We could do one side by one side, then we'll know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's a lot. A lot of skulk. Oh, I have to dig this all out too, because it's going to go up 1. Oh, okay. 25 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to pause at 20. Okay. It makes it really hard to count when they keep popping back in. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 2. Okay, let's see. We need 1,000 skulk. I don't think that's gonna do it. I don't think that's gonna be a realistic thing we can do for this space. So maybe we do a rim of skulk. There we go. We could do a mix of like skulk and copper. And then I feel, because the copper will turn green. And that could be kind of complementary. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all this. It seems to lag more on the skulk. I'm not really sure why. But doesn't it? I mean, it may just be timing. Very convenient timing. But it does seem to lag more when I do skulk. Maybe it's because there's, I don't know, a lighting, a change, you know, skulk. But let's see how much we can get in all the way around here. I'm stuck. There we are. Oh no! I don't like misplacing them because I have to then reuse my Silk Touch. It's just wasted durability. Probably use my iron for these because I don't really need more stone anyway. Okay, it took 2.5 stacks to get around the edge. That's a lot. So I think around these, we're definitely going to do copper. But then does it make sense? Because I have tons of copper. I could also do, if I just go gather a bit more, like 2, 3, maybe 2 more stacks, then this ridge here, this dirt ridge, could also be skulk as well. And then that would give like a really nice border around it. And then we could work mostly with copper in here with the lighting. That might be what I do. Okay. So we're going to need at least, I'm going to try and get 3 more stacks of skulk for the ceiling. Let's just dump this in here for now. There. We're gonna leave this here just in case something terrible happens. I had a water bucket on me when I was on fire. By the way, I had a water bucket on me. Busta Lime 79. How is it going? I just saw your message. So sorry. So just to catch you up, I am dealing with quite a bit of lag due to a snowstorm we're having in my beautiful area of where I live. But that also is the reason why I have time today to stream. So I'm doing it anyway. Let's see. We need to go all the way down here. There we go. And get back into that warden's area. But there's no wardens in. The deep dark area. Down again. Oh, is that it? Was that it? This is it. I should put something here to notify, like, oh, this is that area. Maybe if I get 3 stacks of skulk, I'll put something there. Oh, I could put some of the skulk vein on the wall, and that'll show me, like, this is that space. So that would be good. You're getting a big storm in a day. Well, I hope you stay safe, and I hope it allows you to... I'm going to take this down because that's going to encourage people to come over here for stuff, but there's no stuff to get, so there we go. Definitely have candles if I ever want candles. That's not going to be a problem. Okay. So I'm going to go back into this corner and look for skulk. I haven't been over there yet. So let's see. Is there stuff over here? I kind of cleaned out this corner really well. So maybe this way. Oh yeah, there's like I think there might be stuff this way. Let's see. Well, there's definitely skulk to gather. Seems like we're in a corner too of the ancient city, so let's see. Let's try going up here. Oops. There's that lag I was so fond of. We're gonna get a little more cautious. Oh, there's a little setting that off over there. Very handy dandy. Oops. With the lag, it's not ideal to fight things. Okay. I take it back. That was pretty easy. But we have lots of skulk here we can collect now, so that's good. That's what we were hoping for. We are in an unknown area though, so keep that in mind. I get a little... Things go dark. Is there one here? Or is that just the noise I'm making? What's in here? Seems like I found a little room. No, just a little spot. Well, there's one. There. It's so hard to light up the deep dark. It like absorbs so much light. Spawn a port. It'll be fun. I don't think I can. Like, I mean, I'm being pretty clumsy here. And I don't think that I have one of the sensor things that bring them out of the ground. I don't think I have one. Ooh, how much do I have? 1.5. All right, that's awesome. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm not sure I want to will the warden into existence. I'm sure it'd be way fun to watch, though. Is that diamond? Oh, I love my fortune. Well, I guess I could just take it. There we go. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay, this seems to be going better now. But yeah, I'm not being super careful. So if there's a way to summon the warden, I would have done it. This is about the loudest you can be doing stuff in an ancient city. Yeah. Everything's so dark. Because it's the deep dark. Yep, this is this area. Oh. Alright, we're gonna put that there. There's my amethyst farm right there, but I'm really bad at it because as you can see, there's like only 3 nodes that can grow anything. Which is also why I'm not like super like, hey, let's do amethyst on the ceiling, because that is not going to be something I have much of. I'd sell it though if I start gathering it. I'm not usually in this area though. Of course, if I knew it was this area, easy to be in this area, I could be in this area more often. I say all this. Which it's always like famous last words feelings, you know? I'm gonna put a light here. It's starting to get hard to see. There we go. If you guys find that it's hard to see, just let me know. I'll put some more torches down. This area is obviously very dark. Let's see here. you're feeling gracious, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a just chat. I don't know if, you know, maybe you don't know, but all of those interactions, not much, not much. Because I'm a small beans channel. Can't see either, I know. There we go. There's that. What a mess. This place is a mess. This place is like, who designs this city? It's crazy. There we go. Get these. I thought I was gonna come over to an open area over here. I guess I misjudged where I was. Oh, nope, I didn't. I just misjudged how far it took to get through it. Okay. There's that. We are starting to hit those sensors now. I'll put that there. And we're entering that area I haven't been in yet, so oh, here's some stuff. Where'd those go? I fell. Not very far though. Oh man. Hi little buddy. Come on up. Don't light me on fire. Oh, go over there. Thank you. I want to go over there so bad, but not... How much do I have here? Oh, I got a lot. Oh, I got a lot. Okay, I think I have as much as I need, actually. How greedy do I want to be now? Kind of want to be super greedy, right? What's up here? I want to go down here and get these. But then I want to go back up there and see what that is. I don't know why I did that. That was not helpful. I did not really give myself very good stairways, did I? Here we go. And then I wanted to get... Where did I want to go? Go up here? I think I did. Oops. Well, so the problem there is there's a ceiling right there. Little thing. Just a little brick hanging off. I'm bopping my head on. There we go. And this is Skulky. What is up here? Aha! Stuff. Stuff. I want this. So I have, how many of those? 2 skulk sensors here, and I think I took one before. So I think I have 3 skulk sensors in my possession. If I figure out what they're for, that will be useful. Looks like that's water up there. Wish I could get more light. There you go. Does that help? It's super dark over there. I did not mean to fall that far, but I did. Here I did. I hear another green dude. Here we go. Oh, you have bricks. Look at you. I want those. Thank you. There's a Scally over there. Okay, we're gonna get out of here while I have stuff gathered up. How did I... Yeah, I think it's this way. Then... No. Nope. Went the other way. There we are. So hooray and boo! I didn't later, but for now, I'll know when I get to this platform. I'm like, okay. Except for the level. We're gonna head all the way up. Maybe not all the way up. We're gonna start putting in some of the skulk where we want it, and oops. That's super bizarre. See that? Weird. Weird. Ugh. I know I could just bone meal them and make them grow, but I'm one of those things like, yeah, I'll do that eventually, but since I haven't gotten around to it yet, I'm just gonna like hopefully let them grow into it. Okay, what do we have here for tools? I have some fortune, which might be good if we have anything that needs that, like if there's anything on the wall. Don't want to use this stuff yet. Oh, I have 4 of these things. So we have 6. That's awesome. We'll put this away. Put that away. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. More than 6.5. We only needed 2.5, I think it was. Maybe 3. I think we need 3 to go around this again. So let's do that, and then we'll fill in the lights, and then we'll figure out what we're doing after that. Okay. We could go with a ceiling with some more depth, but I really want to have all the height I need for trees to grow. So and it is a tree farm. We could put a little more depth, maybe use copper slabs in the center here around the lights to give some depth. That way it's not super flat. That might be what I do. There we go. Now we just have to take this down. What do I want to do? Silk touch. I could, if I do silk touch, I could get a lot more stone brick, but but it's not efficiency. So like there's no efficiency on that. So I'd rather just plow through this if my frame rate will let me. My lag will let me. There we go. Oh, my floor pattern is messing me up. Here we go. All right, done with that area of parkour. Not really parkour, but you know, just hurdles, man, hurdles, obstacles in the way. There we go. And we're turning the corner. Progress. Oops. Oh, wow. We're doing it. Listen to that creepy sound. Love it. Love it. And I like having a too wide border of Skulk. It just makes it look that effect. It just makes it better. I am not happy with my dirt pattern on the ground being in my way every time I'm trying to do this, but you know, we had to do it. I'm going really slow with these because I don't want to have to replant them again. I don't want to like accidentally put, you know, stack 2 or 3 up in a spot or misplace it in any way and have to use my Silk Touch pick to dig it up again. So here we go. About to enter the dirt hurdles, I think. Am I missing them? Nope, there they are. Ah, I just did it. So I want to make sure this isn't the fortune one. There we go. Silk Touch. Here we are. Dirt hurdles. Does Skulk have a light level that it gives off, or is it just an effect? I am curious, but I'm not curious enough to stop and look it up. Alright. That'll look cool around the edge. I wonder if I should just put in the lights. And then determine where I want to put in, because I think I want to do this strip here. Determine where I want to put in, because I think I want to do this strip here of the center. So that way when you look up, you have like, in the ceiling, there's like a Skulk middle ground, I don't know, a middle pathway in the ceiling as well. Kind of mirroring the path in the center of the tree farm. Does that make sense? May make sense. Anyway, give me 1 second. Let's go get lights. Oh my gosh. There's that hole, remember? Yeah, that hole's still there. I was just checking to see if the hole worked. The hole works. Very gravitas. Lights, lights, lights. We did not decide on the lights, did we? With the Skulk. And there will be copper. Let's pull a palette out. It will be this color copper though. So yes, this looks good. I like it. Do I want something totally different? Like, do I want that purple to really pop? Do I want that warm orangey glow, or do I want it to really... I think the green matches in really well. I'm gonna take a few bites of my lunch that I heated up an hour ago. And and look at this. And if you're still here in the chat, let me know which frog light you think. Like, I could be swayed. Right now I'm thinking purple or green, but I don't know. Oh, I guess you can't see if I do it that way. How do I mute myself? My mute toggle does not work, sorry. Ceiling. This is the ceiling color palette for the tree farm. I think I'm gonna go with green. I think I'm gonna go with verdant. But let me put some of this away, right? Oh my gosh. It's so easy to just have way too much stuff. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. That's just wool. There's more deep slate. That wool away. We definitely have extra skulk too, that we could use to enhance the pattern. I think I want to do the green. Okay. So let's go upstairs and put some of the lights in. See? I think the purple adds a nice contrast. So. The green really goes though, but it might be, is it too much? Do I need something that pops it? I don't know. We're gonna go, I think we're gonna go with green though. Can't go wrong with green. Right? Green. It's not easy, but it looks good. All right. Okay, so we're gonna put in all of our lights and we have a pattern for that. So we're gonna put them here. Does it matter? Does placement matter? Just, is it directional on frog lights? I don't think so. I'm about to be really glad I didn't do the whole ceiling pattern with dirt for. Am I getting a side pattern and a bottom pattern from some of these, maybe? Do I care? Is that a big deal? Like, maybe they can just be different and it's fine? It does look flat. I do need Kermit sitting on a log singing a song. Everyone always needs Kermit sitting on a log singing a song. I mean, that's a good day, right? There we go. Oh, it looks so nice. And we'll put copper slabs here maybe. So that they look, there's like some text, so it's not so flat. And so that, because I didn't want to pull these all the way down. But we'll dig this out and put slabs so they'll stick out a little bit, and that'll be fine. That'll give some depth to the ceiling, I believe. I'm asking a question every time I say something that I'm gonna do because I don't know. That's what I want to do. And that's how I build. If I had put this all in an episode, the entire like me digging would have probably been like 10 minutes, and me putting in like I would have chopped it all down so much that I'm not sure it would convey like how much work a tree farm really is. So I knew I was going to be spending a ton of time doing it, so I thought, why not stream it and see, so people can visit and chat and just kind of see like how much it's going to be. It's all going to blend into the ceiling. Little differences wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, it is going to be, I mean, you're going to be 20 squares down looking up at this, and there's going to be trees usually covering the ceiling anyway. So it's not going to be something super noticeable. So I don't want to spend a ton of time on it, but 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think this one is the 1, 2. I think. There. The only part of the ceiling you're going to see regularly is this with the pathway. So I think this is right. 1, 2. I'm gonna go. This, if I follow along here, should line up. It does not. Okay, that's good. It goes there. That's fine. I'm gonna take my fortune and put it away because I'm getting confused about which one's my fortune and which one's my silk. Anyway, I'm just gonna put dirt here because I'm taking all the ceiling out anyway. This isn't gonna be stone, so it doesn't really matter. So why dig it out twice? And then I believe I go over 3 all the way to here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah. There. 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 It looks a little industrial, but I think once I get the copper in, it'll warm it up a bit. I don't need silk touch for this. As long as I'm consistent, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I love it. I think that's a better. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Fix it all in post. Actually, just right now. 1, 2, 3. I believe. Yep. There we go. The reason why I have to double count it is because right here at the pathway, I changed the pattern to just 2 rather than the 3. And then on the corners too, it goes down to like, there's just this 1 by 1 around the edges. And I believe that's consistent. Oh, thank goodness. And, so yeah, I keep forgetting like, where is it 1 by 1? Where's it 2 by 2? But we're getting there. Once I get the lights in, it'll be easier then to like direct a pattern around each light and fill all this in. All right, we have half the room lit. Look at that. That's so nice. I can pick up 100 torches pretty soon. All right. 1, 2, 3. There. 2, 3. I think I'm beyond the complicated stuff. I think it's all 3s now. Two, 3. Is that right? That's right. All right, let's just put these in. I thought I had more. Is that all I brought? Why don't I bring those? Oh, is that all I have? I think I have more. Let's go look. Did I put them in here? I did not put them in here. Okay. That's fine. Just poor planning on my part. Lights. There we go. I have 29 left. I'm definitely gonna have to go shopping. I'll take you shopping with me. It'll be lovely. Oops. There it is. Or maybe not. Maybe I have enough. I'll need more for the crowned lighting anyway, because this isn't going to light all 23 squares down to the ground, so. This is just more so that it doesn't look like a dark abyss at the ceiling. There's that. And I think we have another row to do. Just one more row? Is it just one more row? It is! Nice. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are these in line? They are. 1, 2, 3. Alright, well I guess we don't have to shop. That's cool. Apparently I had enough. I did go shopping for lights so I could have some on hand. There's a mistake. And apparently just accidentally bought plenty. for the ceiling. We will need to regroup and repurchase. For 15 is not going to cover the ground, but yay. Okay, now let's go have fun with copper. Is that one off? No. No, that's right. Okay. I mean, we'll figure it out when we do the copper that it's off. Anyway, we'll just set these in here and make a big mess with my inventory. That drives me bonkers. Copper. We have a lot of copper. We're gonna put this deep dark stuff all in here for a minute. Mob drops. Those away. Is that granite? We're gonna be digging a lot of that out, so that's fine. What kind? We could even cover the frog lights in a copper trapdoor too if we want to